if you're watching this in America, you're probably thinking I'm a week late, but I'm not. Well, I am for you, but for everyone here in the UK, I'm not. Because in the UK, we're not as fortunate as you Americans, because you got Noah 1 week before us. But that didn't stop me from reviewing this film anyway. So I went to watch Noah today, and Noah basically is the cinematic take on the story, the Bible story of Noah's Ark. So, and I have to highlight where it says cinematic take. That means they've made it for cinema, and it's not real. So we've got Christians going insane over, oh, it's not historically accurate, it's not, that didn't happen, this didn't happen. Basically, they've been raging over this film, and the fact is, this film was not made to say this is what happened in the story of Noah's Ark. It's a cinematic take on, well, it's just basically taking it in new directions and putting new twists on it and stuff, making it more interesting, because to be honest, you wouldn't go watch Noah if it was just literally about Noah building a boat and surviving a flood, and that's it. I know that's like, that is the basic premise of the film, but there's more to it than that. There's all about the corruption of man and stuff like that. So basically, Russell Crowe plays Noah, and he has been chosen by God to undertake a great task, and that's building an ark to shelter all the innocent, aka all the animals, because according to the Creator, man has corrupted the world, so he's going to destroy the world, and Noah is going to rescue all the animals. Yes. So that's basically, yeah, so it's Noah's Ark. You know the story of Noah's Ark anyway. So, Noah, how is it? It's good. Very good, actually. I don't really know where to start talking about. I'll talk about the performances. The performances in this film are pretty awesome. Russell Crowe kills it as Noah. He's amazing. To be honest, I actually thought of this a few years ago. I actually pictured them making a Noah's Ark film, and I actually pictured Russell Crowe as Noah, because this has the Noah look with a beard and the long hair. Well, for the first half of the film anyway, until he cuts his hair short. But Russell Crowe, perfect Noah. I couldn't really think of anyone else who could have played Noah. We've got Jennifer Connelly playing his wife. She's great as well. Emma Watson is a girl that he rescued like 10 years ago, and now she's like all grown up and stuff. And his two sons, one played by Logan Lerman, and the other one I don't know who's played by. And then we've got Ray Winstone playing the bad guy in this. And the story got like mixed up. I couldn't tell if he was being like talking like a Bible person, you know, like proper like posh, like I have to protect my family and stuff like that. And I couldn't, it was like kind of a mix between that and his Cockney accent, you know, like he talks in the Sweeney. I apologise for my terrible Cockney accent, by the way. So yeah, all the performances were top notch in this film. But the one thing I have to comment on is there's a lot of great cinematic moments in this film, especially when the flood starts, because the flood like comes through the trees and it just knocking them all down, like loads of massive bangs and crackles and stuff like that. It's just amazing. Plus how loud it was in the cinema as well just made it even better experience to watch. One thing that a lot of people have commented about this film is, I didn't know about these until I actually just watched it about half an hour ago, and that is the Watchers. That's what they're called in the film, but technically, well, really, they're just the only way to really describe what they are is what everyone's saying, you know, and that is rock transformers. They're basically just like 30-foot high transformers, but rocks. If that makes any kind of sense, they're just like rock transformers. I don't really know how to describe them. And when I first saw it, I was like, okay, that's a bit cheesy. But then one of them actually explains how they became what they are. I was like, oh right, that starts to make sense now, yeah. I sort of actually got to like him a little bit, so I got over the cheesiness of it. Some people will say, oh, it's completely cheesy, rubbish, but I thought they weren't that bad, especially since they seemed there for a legit reason. The CGI, special effects in this film, quality, awesome. Everything was, all the special effects were great in this film, especially during the flood, and or the rock transformers, or the Watchers, whatever they're called, they were great as well. Yeah, so a lot of positives about this film. There is some bits where it just slowed down a bit. I was like, okay, it's getting on a bit, dragging on a bit now. But overall, I really enjoyed Noah, and if you're a Christian, if you're a diehard Christian, you follow every single solitary word of the Bible, you'll probably despise this film. You actually know, you'll think this is the worst film of all time if you're a dedicated Christian. But me, I'm not a dedicated Christian. I'm not really a religious person, so I can accept the fact that this film was made how it was made, and I love this film as well. So that's why I approve Noah worthy of watching at your local cinema with my 4-star rating.